So this lesson is on reading narratives and descriptions, and it's about inferring images from images as well. So lesson objectives was to know how to infer information from an image, develop your vocabulary to prepare for GCSE, and then write a description practicing your vocab. I'd say this is something you could do for functional skills, or you could do for like a low ability GCSE class. Okay, so we're introducing to the language and we're looking at inferring. My aim for today's lesson, we're going to be kind of looking at like introducing the concept of an inference. Then we're going to be looking at inferring from an image. Then we're looking at how inference can kind of help us understand language. This is just a quick 5-minute video that we do. It's actually quite a great animation, really explains it really well, and then the students have to put it in their own words. It lasts about 5 minutes, so it's not too bad. Then the students have a go, they make inferences based on those images there. I've even put an extension where they can pick one of these images and describe it using the rule of 3. So it's one of those language techniques they've got to use in level 1 and level 2 functional skills, but it's also really good for preparing you on for GCSE. Then we start to develop the students' vocab just by seeing how these words are being put into place in proper sentences. Next, they're going to do some reading practice, so actually putting those reading inferences into practice. For us, it's because we've got a reading mock next week, so just a little bit of practice. I think there's about 5 or 6 questions, all on the worksheet that I've included, and it's a completely editable text and stuff like that. So if you want to extend it, or if you want to kind of make it a little bit easier, it's completely up to you. You've got free reign on that. So there's also this bit when we're inferring from context, so they've just got to kind of explain what certain words are, what they mean. Like we've got like nutritious breakfast, apple and pears, the Cockney slang and stuff that throws a lot of students off, but it's just to kind of develop a little bit of confidence with reading an unfamiliar text with weird phrasing, and for them to kind of not get too discouraged and just to figure out what it means. Next, we have a look at writing to describe. For functional skills students, I generally just get them to write one sentence, or 1 or 2 sentences based on an image, trying to use that language. Then we generally share it on like the Google Meet or something like that. And we just want to see how people are doing. But you've got huge potential for doing, peer assessment or self-assessments, checking their use of punctuation and the clarity of their writing, as well as the effectiveness of using that better vocabulary. Okay, so I gave them about 16 minutes for that. There's about 4 different images, and I think there's about 6 words with the definitions in the table on the Word document. Okay, so this took me about an hour and a half to teach. I didn't quite get it all done, so I think it could last about possibly 2 hours, especially if you do any kind of peer or self-assessment. Okay, so hope it goes well, guys, and if you like it, by all means, download the lesson, and if you're on my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe. I'll keep doing mini lessons on different English techniques and stuff like that. It's a growing channel, but it's getting bigger every day. Okay, thanks.